I've got a live event match lined up that's gonna blow the roof off. Here's a dream match that'll get everyone talking. Can I make it a reality?
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Long Island, New York, the Natural, number 1. And from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 189 pounds, the Anomaly! And from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria! Representing Legado del Fantasma from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Okay, never mind. I'm just curious because technically there should be an intergender match, right? Yeah, so, okay. This is...
Here are your winners, the Natural #1 and the Anomaly.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
I'm mostly monitoring their socials, looking for cracks and gathering actionable intel. I want to figure out their vulnerabilities and then try to figure out how to strike.
I like that. I think I know where to look first. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair. The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You gotta love the throwback, Corey. This is like stepping into a time machine.
Absolutely, Saxton. Destination May 29th, 2014. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship. You've got to bet we're getting another classic here tonight.
Let's see if history repeats itself or if history will be made. One of the greatest women to ever step in the ring, Natalya. And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
One of the most experienced superstars in WWE. She has accomplished nearly everything you can here.
And there are no signs that Natalya is slowing down by any means.
I don't know how you can't be nervous when you are prepared for the match of your life against the greatest generational talent in women's division history.
You got to wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Already?
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
No, 32. Demonstrating power here, able to drive the opposition to the ropes.
Ooh, right to the face.
She managed to avoid that offense. Big forearm. The Queen strikes with the big boot. A demeaning gaze painted on Flair's face. Oh, what a chop. Back and forth we go. Ooh. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
She's fully locked in the submission.
She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great counter and so simple. Roll up here. Quick shoulder up.
Could be in search of a second win now. Tremendous.
Uh-oh.
She counters it. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. And the ropes providing a bit of safety here.
Nothing Charlotte loves more than to gloat and say, I told you so.
And she'll back it up soon enough. No.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
He's at the ropes, and that will break the submission hold.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up. Goes for the pin. Yes! Charlotte wins! Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair! History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is still one of the greatest of all time.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Sometimes no amount of strategy can turn a lost cause. Be ready to pivot.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but I've seen plans crumble. My first match on the Indies was canceled because the ring collapsed right before I was about to walk out. Survivor Series is looming. We can't afford for things to fall apart.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bailey. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bailey in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of mutiny.
That's not Bailey. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Bailey said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bailey and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point?
Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We've come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bailey running away from a match? This is a new role.
In her defense, Bailey never explicitly said it would be her sack.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
And now a pin of their own.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Countered into a new cover. And quick getting the arm up.
An almost instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do. Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
She gets bounced into the corner. Lands the elbow. Oh my goodness, what a leaping forearm.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Strong kick. My goodness. These two going strike for strike, it seems.
Boom. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Ooh.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Forward to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Stop to the knee. Oh, targeting the stomach. This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
SmackDown always trying to prove that it's the A show. Hopefully we see some A-grade action soon.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack.
Queen changes the direction of that one. Oh, what a chop! And she had Baszler scouted. Clothesline, so effective. Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Sleeper slam! Ow!
Ooh! And stays one step ahead.
Flair moved at the right time. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Chop block! Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. The referee is so close to calling a countout. And back into the ring she goes.
The crowd is behind Charlotte, and she knows it.
Beats the count. And that was a little too close for comfort. And Charlotte's ego brought back down.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasted victory.
Backed up.
Beautiful.
Might sneak one.
Turning around here.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Kicks out at just one.
Close call, but not enough yet. Wow.
Look at this. Vicious backbreaker.
Oh! Doing some more damage right to her rib area. She saw that coming.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Oh, what a chop block.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Turn it around with a reversal. Forward smash!
Yokosuka cutter.
And with that, you can just see how absolutely pleased Baszler is with it.
Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating.
Trapped with nowhere to go. She's going to either...
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. And an elbow. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. You know she's thinking she can end it all here.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection. Did Charlotte just end
Here's the pin.
And Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called Heart of Mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte? Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny Turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bayley.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her vast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than her list of victories.
Charlotte and Bayley finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating.
Listen, it was Charlotte who only took a couple months after her debut to win her first championship here in WWE, and Charlotte hasn't looked back since.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
Charlotte sending a message. That she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle. And I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight.
Maneuvers out of that to gain some control of their own.
Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock.
Oh!
Shifting into a top wrist lock now.
Gets out and goes on the offensive with a hammerlock.
Loses the grip and gets pulled into an armbar.
Oh!
Deep arm drag.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Thinking about rolling pin. Watch this.
Oh, wow. Hook of the leg, shoulders down.
She powers out immediately there.
You can't argue with the job a ref did there.
We saw proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
That blow put Bayley's big aspirations on hold for a moment.
Charlotte a step ahead there. Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Stomp right on the knee.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Turning the tables.
Able to slip away.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Big overhand.
She turns it around with the reversal.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
A leg drop bulldog. And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
Clubbing blow to the back. To the small of their back. And she finds an answer to Charlotte. Charlotte with a nice reversal. Whack!
Oh, God. Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now. Oh. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. The Queen strikes with the big boot.
Placed against the turnbuckles. And saw what was coming there. Look at this.
Snap suplex. saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Bayley did her homework there.
Rope break, so the pin's called off. And she reversed it.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection.
Bow to the crown, it's over.
She manages to get the rope break.
What a chop.
And oh man, look at this. That last shot busted her open. She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of Mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of Mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs. A strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
Well, with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin.
Behold the unparalleled excellence that is Charlotte Flair.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness. Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event.
Get ready to experience royalty.
Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone who steps to the throne. Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Oof.
Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. Malicious fall-away slam.
And Stratton didn't exactly bring her best there.
The Queen came into this match with the express purpose of putting a beating on a peasant, and that was a step closer to it.
Boom!
Chop block! Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now.
Kick right to the midsection.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority.
Oh, man. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Oh, reversal catches Tiffany.
To the face. What a redirect. These two showing how well they know each other.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. Oof. Golly, that sounded rough. Here we go. It's popping off.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh, what a chop.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection.
Tiffany's on Dream Street.
And going for the pin. And they're still in this.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
That did not work out to Charlotte's favor. Can she turn to something else in her arsenal to finish things?
Ooh. Able to slip out of that one. Oh.
Step ahead there.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders.
Nice rolling fireman's carry.
Finds the roll-up.
Looks like a rope break stopped the count. Oh, look at a torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Charlotte turns it around. Locking in the Dragon Sleeper. This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure now.
She's
showing the world just how much fight she's got left. Able to save herself there.
Oh, the elbow connects. Sidewalk slam. Counters with an attack on Charlotte. Tiffany Stratton with a cartwheel.
Going over to the Alabama slam.
Kicking out before the count.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
The center of the universe.
Flair moved at the right time. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Stratton grounds their opponent while she ascends up high.
Corkscrew Stratton bomb.
Tiffany with the exclamation.
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
What a win for Tiffany Stratton. There's no doubt she's worth fighting for.
Mutiny has got to be wondering how a star like Tiffany might get away. Charlotte picked up the loss here tonight, but it could be all of WWE's game.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I thought you were going to take it easy on me to apologize for laying me out last week.
Is that what you would have done?
No.
Exactly. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you. Afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte. But pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, that's next level.
If Bailey thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffany reach the potential they were squandering.
We're happy to have her on board. And you too, of course.
Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
We haven't got much time, but we've got some. I don't know about anyone else, but I wouldn't mind getting some extra work in. We need to be in top form when we face Mutiny.
We can't be too ready.
And when we are ready to make our next move, I'll talk to Nick Aldis.
We'll be waiting for your call.